Okay, so open up your math books on page 659. Tell time to the minute, okay? So this is almost like a review from second grade, okay? So on second grade, we learned two types of clocks. We learned the digital clock and we learned the analog clock. Now, on the digital clock, the time is shown in numbers, okay? And this is the analog clock, and we use minute hand and we also use hour hand. Now, the long hand, which is the blue hand that you have in your books, tells me the minutes. The short hand tells me the hour, okay? This is almost like a review. Now, I need you guys to please pay close attention to this part. Let's read together example number 1. The clock shows the time Erica got from home from dance class. What time is it? Now, let me tell you something. I repeat, the shorthand tells me the hour and the longhand tells me the minutes, okay? Now, the longhand is pointing to a little line after the number 9. And let me explain you this. But first, the shorthand is the hour hand, and it has passed 5, but it's not reached the 6. So it's still 5 o'clock. So we are going to write 5 on the first line. So everyone write 5 to show that the hour is still 5. It's not 6 yet, okay? It's going to be 6. Remember that from second grade? So the hour is 5. On the first line, you need to write 5, okay? The first line, you need to write 5. Did you write 5 already? Okay, so write 5 on the first line. Okay? Now, welcome Marisa, welcome Carlos. Now, let's see. Now, let me show you something and I need you guys to please be careful. The longhand tells me the minutes. So do you remember that each number represents minutes? We keep counted by 5. So that means that 1, 5 minutes have passed. 2, 10 minutes have passed. 3, 15 minutes have passed. 4 means 20. 5, 25 minutes have passed. 6, 30 minutes have passed. 7, 35 minutes have passed. 8, 40 minutes have passed. 9, 45 minutes have passed. 10, 50 minutes. 11, 55 minutes. Now, can you see the little lines, those little lines in between the numbers? Those little lines that you have in your book, they represent 1 minute. So let's see, where is the long hand, the blue hand pointing? So we start counting like this. Number 9, 45 minutes have passed, and then we count like this. Please pay attention. The first line will be 46 minutes. The second little hand, 47. So that means that 47 minutes have passed. First, we're going to write here, 45, and then we count each additional minute. We just did this, 46, and then we write 47, okay? So 47 minutes have passed. So there are 47 minutes past the hour. So you need to write 47 on this line, okay? 47. I repeat, the little lines that you see in between the numbers count as 1 minute. So we count, I repeat, 45, 46, 47. The long hand is pointing to this little line, which means 47 minutes have passed, okay? So the short hand, I repeat, points to the hour, and the long hand points to the minutes, okay? So what time is it? It's 5:47. At what time did Erica finish the dance class? At 5:47. So you write 5:47 on the last line, okay? Abdiel, are you okay? Now, next page. Now we're going to do together this page. Now, let's do together example number 2, okay? Please pay attention. Now, when we read the time on a digital clock, it's very easy. This digit over here tells me the hour. This digit tells me the minutes. Now, can you see these two little dots in between the numbers? These two numbers are called colon, okay? So the digit before the colon, this digit tells me the hour. The digits after the colon, this, tells me the minute. So what time is it on this clock? Jake's soccer practice ended at, first we write it in words, 12:15 or 15 minutes past 12. Now we write the hour in minutes. So write, everyone write on the line 12:15. Okay, it is 12:15. It is easier with a digital clock, okay? We just have to read the numbers and write it. It is 12:15 or 15 minutes past 12, okay? It is 12:15 or 15 minutes past 12, okay? Hi, Iram. It's 12:15, okay? 12:15. Where's Lucas? Okay. Now, let's start with number 1. Is everyone ready? Now, number 1. Circle the correct time shown on each digital or analog clock. Now, let's do number 1 together. It is 5:15. Do you think this first answer could be possible? 15 minutes before 5? No, right? Because 15 minutes have passed 5. So what time is it? It's 5:15. So circle 5:15, please. Circle 5:15. Circle 5:15. Is everyone ready? Abdiel, are you okay, Abdiel? Or are you sleepy? You're sleepy, right? Because you're like this. Now, number 2. What time is it on this analog clock? Now, let's do first the long hand. The long hand is pointing to number 4. So we already know that 20 minutes have passed when the long hand is on the number 4. But where is the short hand? It's between 12 and 1. So it's 12:20. It's not 1:20, okay? 12:20. The shorthand is near the number 1 because remember that it's going to be 5, but it's not, it's going to be 1, but it's not 1 yet, okay? It's not 1. Now, number 3, let's see. The long hand, which tells me the minutes, is over the number 10. How many minutes have passed? 50, okay? So we already know the minutes. Now, where is the shorthand? It's near the number 2, so it's going to be 2 o'clock. So the answer is 1:50. The answer is 1:50. Okay, is everyone okay? It is 1:50. It's 1:50. Good job, 1:50. Now, let's do number 4 together. Now, with number 4, let me see. Brianna is going to help me with number 4. Okay, Brianna, let's see. Let's do this together. The long hand tells me the minutes and the short hand tells me the hour. Now, Brianna, what time do you think it's a number 4, Brianna?
10:28.
10:28. Good job. Excellent job. What did Brianna do? We already know that on number 5, 25 minutes have passed. If you do not understand, I am explaining. And we already know that on number 6, 30 minutes have passed. Sorry about my numbers. 30 minutes have passed. So we start counting. I repeat, the little lines in between the numbers tell, they tell 1 minute. So Brianna counted like this: 25, 26, 27, 28. Do you understand? So the answer is 10:28. Okay, good job, Brianna. Great job, Brianna. Okay, now the digital clock is it's much easier than the analog clock. What time is it on number 5? It is 3:44. So circle 3:44. It is 3:44. Circle 3:44. Okay, is everyone ready? Did you copy the answer? Did you circle the answers? Okay, good job working. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Marisa. Are you copying the answer? Hi, Cecia. Okay. Now, hi, Henry. Are you okay? Now, next page. Turn your page, please. Next page. Page 660. Uh-oh. You have the answers already here. I will erase them. Now, let's do number 6 together, okay? Write the time shown on each digital clock or analog clock in numbers and in words. So first we are going to write it in words, and then we are going to write it in numbers. Can somebody please help me with what time is it in words first? Cece, do you want to help me? Yeah. Cece? What time is it on number 6?
Okay.
Yes, try your best. I will help you. First, you have to write the minutes. So to, wait, Juan Diego. So to show the minutes, you have to look at the long hand, Cece. Now, where is the long hand? Remember, the little lines in between the numbers tell me 1 minute have passed. So you start counting and say 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Look at your,
Yes.
So 8 minutes after what time? What hour? Tizzy? 8 minutes after? Yes, good job. 8 minutes after 5. But in here, you have to write it in words, okay? In here, you have to write it in words. Words, not numbers. Sorry. So you write it, you need to write it like this, minutes. 8 minutes after 5. 8 minutes after 5. Escriben así. Okay? 8 minutes after 5. Write the answer for number 6. And in numbers, it is 5:08. 5:08. It's 5:08. Now let's do number 7. Voy a borrar la respuesta para que lo hagamos juntos. Okay? I will erase the answers. Number 7. It is 11. How many minutes have passed when the long hand is on number 11? Let me see who can help me. Dominic? Do you know how many minutes have passed when the long hand is on number 11?
2:42.
You have to skip count by 5s, remember. You say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. After 50, Dominic?
50, 50, 55.
Yes, good job. So it's 11. You need to write it in words. It is 11, 50.
242.
It's 11:55. Sorry about my numbers.
No, 50.
Yeah, it's 11:55. Sorry about my numbers. Okay. Thank you, Dominique, for your help. Now we have to write the time in numbers. So it's 11:55. Good job. Okay, so write 11:55. On the line, you need to write 11:55. Okay? Thank you, Carlos. Hi, Hector. Welcome. Welcome, Indira. Okay, I don't know where Stephanie is. Okay, 11:55. Let's continue with number 8. Okay, let's do it together. Now, first we have to write the time in words and then in numbers. So let's read. Now, for this example, Patito is going to help me. Hi, Pato. Now, first, let me help you. The long hand, remember, it tells me the minutes, and the short hand tells me the
Hour.
yes, good job. Now, let's read first the minutes, so it's easier. How many minutes have passed if the long hand is pointing there? Andre? Let me help you, okay? Let's see, first,
44.
how many, yes?
44.
Almost, close, good job, nice try. 8, remember that 40 minutes have passed. So we know that 8 is 40, so we start counting. I repeat, the little lines in between the numbers show 1 minute. So let's start counting. We say, it's easier if you look in your book. We say 40, 41, 40, 42, good job. So now we already know that 42 minutes have passed, so we write 42 here. But what is the hour hand telling me? Sergio? Perdón, André?
2.
It's 2, yes, good job, nice job, excellent job. It's near 3, but it's not 3 yet, so it's 2:42. So we write 2:42 in words. I'm gonna do my best. It's 2:40. So you write it in words. 2:42. Okay, it's 2:42. 2:42. Okay. It's 2:42. And then you need to write it in numbers. Okay. Are you okay? Do you have any question? If you have a question, please raise your hand. Are you guys okay? Thank you, excellent job. Now, let's do together number 9. Number 9 is much easier because it's a digital clock. Now, let's read. What does my digital clock remember? The first digit tells me the hour, and the next digit after the colon, remember this is a colon, tells me the minutes. So it's 6, everyone writes 6:57. 6:57. 6:57. Okay? And then we need to write the time in numbers. It's 6:57. Sorry about my numbers. It is 6:57. Okay? 6:57. Ready? Ready? Thank you. Where is David? David, I cannot see you, David. There is David. Thank you, Carlos. Marisa, are you okay, Marisa? Okay, nice job, excellent job. Now we're going to do together number 10, okay? Let's do together number 10. And the direction says, I only have 10 minutes left. So if the meeting is off, everyone has to connect again, okay? Okay, now I have 10 minutes. Now, draw a line to match each clock to its correct time, okay? So number 10, Angel is going to help me with the answer. Angel, help me with number 10. Try to do your best. What time is it on number 10?
3:45.
Yes, good job, Angel. So draw a line all the way to 3:45. Excellent job, Angel. 3:45. Okay, now I need Marisa to help me. Marisa, can you please help me with number 11? What time is it on number 11? I remember, let me help you a little bit. Remember that the little lines in between the numbers are 1 minute, okay? So what time do you think is on number 11, Marisa?
7.
7. Yes, count. Look at your book. It's easier if you look. 7.
7.
Yes, great job, Marisa. Good job, Marisa. Now I need Abdiel to help me. Number 12, Abdiel. Turn on your microphone. Abdiel, please help me with number 12. Yes. What time do you think it's on number 12?
4:02.
Yes, excellent job. And the last one, I need Airam to help me. Airam, what is the last answer?
8:53.
Great job. It is 8:53. Nice job, you guys. Okay, now turn your page, please. Turn your page, please. Page 662. We're going to do it together, problem solving, okay? Now, let's read it together. Number 14. If the minute hand is pointing to the number 2, how many minutes past the hour is the clock showing? Now, we're going to use the clock that we have in here. Now, if the minute hand is pointing to the number 2, we're going to use the clock to answer number 14. How many minutes have passed? Sergio Guapo, do you want to answer? Do you know how many minutes have passed? Remember that we have to skip count by 5. So how many minutes have passed on the number 2? Do you know?
No.
No? Okay, let me help you. We say 5. Yes, Carlos, Carlos, do you want to answer?
Yes.
What is the answer, Carlos?
10.
Yes, the answer is 10 minutes. 10 minutes have passed. Remember that we have to skip count by 5. Sorry about my letter. Minutes. So on number 14, you need to write minutes. 10 minutes have passed. Thank you, Carlos. Good job. Nice try, Sergio. Okay, now let's do number 15 together. It was 12:53 when Jim's mom finished making lunch. Draw the hour hand and minute hand on the clock to show 12:53. Now, first we're going to do the long hand. The long hand tells me the minutes, okay? Now, we're going to draw the long hand to show 53 minutes. Where should my long hand be? Now, to make this easier, we can write how much is each number. If you do not remember, Write the numbers. Write how many minutes it's each number. 5, 10. Remember that we skip count by 5. 15. This is just for help. 20, 25, 30, 35. You may do this if you do not remember. It's okay if you draw how much is each number. 40, 45, and 10 is 50. Now, I repeat. The little hands in between these numbers, the little hands that you see in your book, it's easier if you look at your book. They represent 1 minute. So you guys have to count. And you guys say 51, 52, and 53. So the long hand has to be pointing to the third line, okay? Now, I want to show you the answer of the book so you guys do not confuse. But first, let me explain you. So the long hand should be here. Meaning, look, 53. Now, let's look at the shorthand. The shorthand tells me it is 12:53. So it's going to be 1. So the shorthand should be near number 1. Okay, now let me erase this so you can see it much clearer. Okay, I wanna look. There's the answer of the book. Here's my. It's much easier to see this than my line. Sorry. Okay, so draw the long hand and the short hand. Meaning, the long hand points to the minutes and the short hand tells me the hours. Okay. Did everyone write the answer? Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Brianna and Andre. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you, Cici. Thank you, Flor. Thank you, Leah, Andre, and Angel, and Henry, and Indy. Okay, Lucy, do you understand, Lucy? Okay, good job. Now, please turn your page. We're gonna do the next page together. Now, we're going to do my homework together, okay? I only have 2 minutes left of the meeting. So remember, if the meeting ends, everyone has to connect again. Now, let's do number 1 together. Circle the correct time shown on each digital or analog clock, okay? Now, Henry, would you like to help me with number 1? Help, Henry? Turn on your microphone and help me with number 1, please. What time is it? Is it 6:35 or 7:35, Henry?
6:35.
Yes, excellent job. So circle 6:35. Circle 6:35, okay? Now, number 2 is much easier. Leah, would you like to help me with number 2? Turn on your microphone, Leah. What time is it?
11 and 11.
Yes, it's 11:11, so circle number 2. Florecita, would you like to help me with number 3, Flor? Okay, help me with number 3. What time is it? Is it 7:03 or 7:05? Count the little lines in between. Count them. You can count them in your book. Remember that each little line is 1 minute. Turn on your microphone. Yeah.
7:03.
7:03. Good job. So circle 7:03. Stephanie, would you like to help me with number 4, Stephanie? Would you like to help me with number 4, Stephanie? What time is it on number 4?
2:40.
Excellent job. Good job. Lucy, would you like to help me with number 5, Lucy? What time is it on number 5, Lucy? Look at the long hand. The long hand is pointing to number 10. The short hand.
5:50.
It's 4:50, Lucy. Nice try. It's near 5, so it's going to be 5. It is 4:50.